Oh, well. What a frustrating old night. I mean, look, we were great in that first term. Just did not capitalise on the opportunities that we had. Wayward in front of goal. That is just that's gonna cost you. I mean, we can sit here and talk about umpires and talk about different stats and setups. But at the end of the day, if you don't kick straight in front of goal, you lose games of footy. Early on the season, we've been on the good side of that, where we've played teams who've, kicked countless behinds. We've kicked straight, and we've won. This was just a frustrating night because we had some really, really good opportunities where players just made some, poor decisions. Kicking goal. Zach Merritt 3 behinds, Stringer 2 behinds, Martin 2 behinds, Langford 2 behinds. You usually back Stringer and Langford to be kicking a few goals each game, but obviously neither of them got on the score sheet. Martin blew one running into goal, which just, love Nick, but you got to be kicking that. And then, just plenty of other ones, and that's just I think that is the most important thing from tonight. Obviously, they were really good through the middle, Gold Coast, and we kind of expected them to be. As great as Durham and Colwell have been this season, they just had a pretty tough game against these guys. I mean, I thought they both played well, but I don't know, just lacking options there right now with the guys we've got out, unfortunately. They just punished us on turnover. Like, the amount of times we just had someone loose out the back, running into space, and our halfbacks were just caught high up the ground in a press, and then it just got over the top, and they had an easy shot on goal or an easy kick to a guy on a lead, or in a one-on-one contest. So, look, we didn't die off, which was good. We ran them right to the end, and it was pretty disappointing to have the game end on that shit note, that shit 50-metre penalty. But I mean, let's be honest, the umpires were crap both ways. Ridley got done holding the ball inside 50, and they should have got one. I mean, there was those 2 insufficient attempt ones where guys were literally just kicking the ball forward, and they called that back in. Obviously, they got a crap goal from Merritt getting held, but I mean, I think the umps were just bad for both teams, if I'm being honest, but that's not the reason we lost. We lost because mids got bet on spread, I think, around the ground. We just lack threatening wings at the moment. Coxie obviously kicked 3 goals and was great when he drifted forward, but we really just didn't have any impact from our wingers tonight. I think Kelly was there at times. I think Menzie was there at times. Obviously, Sardis came on. He's got a long way to go. That kid, he was pretty disappointing. But he'll just keep working out in the VFL. People who listen to my show on Thursday, the drop off from Xavier Dersma to our next best winger is just crazy for mine. He's a real top winger of the comp when he's up and about, but we don't really have anyone else who can do that, which is probably why we brought in a winger type player from the mid-season draft. So, look, very frustrating night. Happy that the boys had a crack, and we nearly ran away with it at the end there. But unfortunately, this is just one of those nights where we don't walk away with any points, and no one likes an honourable loss, but that's just what this one is, I'm afraid. So, look, next Sunday's massive now. Obviously, we are still second tonight, but if we lose to the Blues, we'll be dropping down the 8, leading into the bye. Can we beat them? Absolutely, but we've got to be really, really on our game. I do worry about our clearance work again. Nick Bryan was, I think he was okay. Like, I don't think he was super bad, if I'm being honest with you. I know a few people online were going on about how he was playing, but, I know he had a costly fumble late in the game, but I thought he did some okay things for a young ruckman. I thought neither ruck were crazy impactful. I think it was just a case of their top-line mids being so good. Anderson killed us, Toot killed us at times, and so did Rao. And our boys had a crack, but just weren't good enough, I'm afraid. My goods, I thought Nicky Hine played another good game. I thought Zach Merritt played a really good game, apart from his kicking at goal. I thought Jack Holwell had a really good game, obviously, involved in that final play at the end there that was pretty costly. Heps was okay at times. Dazzle was good as well at times. Peter Wright's marking was really, really good, which was nice to see. Just, didn't get that second goal, which would have been vital. Hopefully Kyle Langford's injury is not super bad. He's the last one we want out coming up against Carlton. Love Benny Mackay, but he had an absolute stinker tonight against Ben King. Not all his fault though, but yeah, he had a pretty poor night. So we take the loss, first loss since March, which is wild. But yeah, we regroup and we go again, as they say. Is it March? Have I got that right? Let me just check the stats here, everyone. Usually these reacts are pretty off the cut, but I'm just going to double check myself here if I'm right. When did we play Port Adelaide? No, it was April. No, it was April. Yeah, March is wrong. So first loss since April 5th. But hey, can't win them all. And, we weren't shocking by any stretch. Like, they're obviously undefeated up there and we ran them right to the line. But, it would have been nice to take another win on the road for the season. So, look, we regroup, go against the Blues. Massive game. Yeah, hopefully maybe an inclusion or two into the side and some fresh legs, and maybe we'll be able to take it to the Blue Baggers. But, yeah, big game next Sunday. That's all from me. See you Monday. Go Dons.